Today, we are going to focus on our hip mobility. Now, this is going to work on training that internal rotation, but also owning that space, okay? So we're going to start with a 90-90 position. So I want you to think about having that chest tall and proud, no slouching in, chest tall and proud, feet wider than shoulder width apart, and then we're going to rotate, if you don't have a dog in the way, to one side, all right? So notice we've got that 90-90 positioning with our legs. Now I want you to think about that back, okay? I'm going to rotate to the side just so you can see. You want to keep a tall, flat, neutral back. So think about somebody pulling your chest, somebody attaching a string and pulling you up so that you maintain that great positioning, okay? So from here, place one hand inside, one hand out, and we are going to keep this knee pressed into the ground while we elevate that back leg. All right, so here we go. We're going to elevate it up as far as we can. And so what I want you to think about in this position is just lifting up. You can drive this knee into the ground. That's fine. You're going to feel it though in that hip. You're going to be like, whoo. And this is really working, that hip joint. It's maintaining that lubrication in that socket. But as we hold, it is just building that neuromuscular control so that our hips get familiar with that, right? And lower down. So sometimes there's working on mobility and there's working on stability. As we do that hold, it's actually working that stability so that when we get into position, sometimes we can hold it in those positions, right? So let's elevate that back leg up again, and we're going to hold, keeping that chest pulled to the ceiling so we're sitting tall and proud. And if you notice that this leg doesn't come up that far, that's okay. It's a process, right? So the most important thing, and you can lower that down, and then switch to the other side and see if there are differences. Sometimes you're going to get to the other side and you're going to be like, oh my gosh, my mobility is so much less. And maybe then as you start walking around, you're like, oh, and I notice as I'm walking, I have a little hitch or something on one side. Then that reminds you to keep showing up. Focus on that progress. Do the work that is necessary to help you live the life you love, and know you got this.